Hey guys, so I'm back with a weekly makeup bag video, and this is actually pretty short because I didn't try a whole lot this weekend, and you will see why as I go through my things. So this week I was using the e.l.f. Waterproof Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara in black. It is a really cool little tube, and it has a regular bristle brush on it, and nothing too spectacular. It was good, and it definitely was waterproof, but the only thing was that this didn't do a whole lot for my lashes, and I'm just in that stage where I have a lot of mascaras and I just want to see what I like, and if I don't like them a lot, then I'm just passing them on. So I am actually going to put this aside and just forget about it for now because it wasn't anything like too spectacular, and I just wasn't loving it, so I'm going to be putting it away. And yeah, I have some other mascaras I'll be trying, so you'll see those in the future. Then I was using this Too Faced Sweethearts blush in Peach Beach, and I love these colors. First of all, it's very peachy, very natural, which is what I like in a blush, and then it is very shimmery, so you don't necessarily need a highlight, but of course I used a little bit of a highlight on top of it because I'm highlighter obsessed, and I wanted extra highlighty look to it. So I love this. This is my perfect shade from the Sweetheart blushes because I love a peachy blush. So I was really loving that this week. I mentioned this in my last video how I was going to try this Pure cheek palette and just this bronzer here. And so I used that this week, and it actually is really deep, but it was great for contour, so it wasn't too over the top. It wasn't too deep, and I think it would have been if it was an all over bronzer, but since I used it as a contour, it was just somewhere in that perfect middle for me, so it actually was really great, and I did like this, and I will continue to use that palette in the future. I also was digging into my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and this palette is so pretty. It's very natural. It's very hard to show on camera because it's so shimmery, but it has a lot of natural colors and there are warm shades. So there are 3 shimmers in here, which is nice. It makes for a nice natural look. It's great for anybody of any age, and I really do like it. I know a lot of people love this, so definitely like this little Tartelette palette. I think it's great if you want to travel with it. It has so many different looks you can create, and I loved every look that I tried this week from that. So I have to say I do agree with everybody else, and the hype is real because that is a great palette. I also tried the Silent Treatment little trio from Wet n Wild, and it has a pink, a dark brown in the middle, and then a taupey shade on the bottom. It is actually what I have on my eyes today. I have the pink all over the lid and the brow bone highlight, and then I took this, actually took this taupey shade and put a transition shade in and took it over the lid, and then I took this deep brown in the crease, and that's what you can see there. So beautiful. This was such a nice little trio, very pigmented. Wet n Wild has some great eyeshadows, and I think people overlook them because they're drugstore, which is really a shame because they are such a great company, and they are cruelty free, and I definitely recommend this. This is in Silent Treatment, so if you see this at your Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, any of those, definitely pick this up because it is so pigmented and it is such a nice little natural trio. And then also on my eyes today, I was using one of the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows, and this is the shade Smoky Storm, and that is what is all over my lids and has that ton of glitter on it. And I will swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see if it's just by itself what shade it is. And this is so beautiful. First of all, there's a ton of shimmer, a ton of glitter, so if you don't like that, you won't like these. And I think it can be a great color worn alone or over something else. I did put a little bit of that taupe shade from this palette in there, but I don't think it needed that. I think it would have been great on its own. So definitely try these. I love these. I will be getting more of these since Stila is cruelty free, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, I love these, and I don't know what else to say. I really do love it. Also this week I was using the Stila Kitten All Over Shimmer Duo, and I'm sure you're familiar with this, but there is a duo. They can be cheek or eye colors, whatever you want, but I like both sides. They're very shimmery, very, very pigmented, so I think they're great. I wore them to my everyday job, and it wasn't too over the top. It was just that nice middle ground where it's not quite Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's not quite the Radiant Matte bronzer from Laura Mercier. It's somewhere in between where it's not like a natural glow, but it's not quite a all over the top. It's just, you know, right in the middle, and I really do like that. So this is a nice little duo. I tried this Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. This is O2 Light, and it comes with a little ball on the top, which reminded me of the Age Rewind. So I really do like this. It's what I have on under my eyes today, and I think it did a great job. So I look forward to trying this more. So that was really all I used this week. I didn't go a whole lot because the eyeshadow palette I was working on was the Tarte Linen Bloom. It had a lot of colors in it, so I didn't use a lot this week. So these are the products that I will be trying this week. Sorry about the mixed video. I don't know how I missed that, but I wanted to get it up for you guys because I thought that the little reviews were worth seeing. So these are the products that I'll be trying this week. So first of all, I've been trying to finish this Chill Makeup Setting Spray from Urban Decay, and it's to about right here, so I'm going to be using this until it's gone. I love this stuff. It's really good, and it keeps my makeup on all day long. It keeps me looking fresh, and a lot of people don't talk about the Chill Makeup Setting Spray, but I love it, and yeah, so I'm just trying to finish it off and then use some of the other setting sprays that I have, because I have about 3 or 4 right now, so I'm just trying to use that. For lips this week, I have a few different ones. So I have the Cushion Soft Matte Lip Cream from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Melon It Like It Is, and it's a nice like reddish color, so I want to try that this week. I also have this mini melted matte from Too Faced, and this is in the shade Queen Bee. I love this shade. Everybody seems to love this on YouTube, and I really do like their melted matte lipstick. So I have another color of one of theirs, or no, I have 2, I think. But anyways, I needed to try that one. And then this is the Sheer and Shine from Essence in the shade 09, and it says I Feel Pretty. And this is just a darker shade, but it is sheer, so it should go on not quite as dark as you'll see there. And then I recently picked a few things up from the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and this is Hot Toddy by Buxom. It is one of their full-on lip creams. This is a kind of a pinky nude shade, more brownie nude maybe, but I want to try that this week and see what I think of that. A few other things I picked up from the 21 Days of Beauty were from Fiona Styles. I recently found out that her brand is cruelty-free, so I got the Sheer Sculpting Palette in the light to medium, and this is the contour. It has 3 different shades, light, medium, and dark, and I've been using the medium one and really enjoying it, so I'm going to try the lighter one and the darker one both this week, and then try to like mix them up together and see what I think of those. But so far I've been really loving this. And then I also picked up the Light Illusion Prism palette, and these are 3 highlighters. There's a pink, a peach, and a golden shade to there. So I tried the pink one earlier in the week and I really liked it, so I'm gonna try this more this week. These are more sheer and not as bold as other brands, but just enough for daytime, and I think these are really pretty, so I look forward to trying that more. I also picked up from her line the Peach Corrector. This is a full cover perfect finish concealer, and I do have dark circles, so I'm always looking for a good peach corrector. This comes in a little glass jar, and I think it looks really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Becca under eye corrector, or maybe the Benefit one, but I'm looking forward to trying that this week and seeing if it covers and if it doesn't look too heavy under the eyes. Then I have this Artist Eyeshadow Quad in Barrow, And this is, I love the packaging on her products. Comes with two little spongy things, and then it has a white shimmer, a taupey gray brown, a pink, and then the dark brown over here. So it has all those shades. I think I picked this one because I want nice natural shades that I know that I'll use. And if I like this, I might pick up more from the sale if they're not sold out, because I wanted to try a lot of stuff from her line. I wanted to get the new eyeshadow palette, but it was all sold out. And I wanted to get the foundation, but that was sold out too. So I have to see what stores around me carry Fiona styles and see if they happen to have anything in stock. So I wanted to try this Mega Cushion Highlight from Wet n Wild. This is Who's That Pearl? And I've been wanting to try this for a really long time. I always forget to put it on after my foundation. I always go in with a powder first. So I really want to try this. I think it's going to be a nice natural little highlight. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And I also have this strobing pen from Ulta. This is in the shade Golden, and as you can see, it's kind of a darker shade there. I'm going to do the same thing, just go here in like that C shape and then down the bridge of my nose, and then blend it in with a beauty blender after I put my foundation on before my powder, just to give a nice natural glow to the skin. So I can't wait to try these two like cream kind of highlights this week. I also switched some things up, and I'm not sure if I updated you, so I'm going to do that right now. I've been using the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, but I just finished it. So I'm going to go back in with the Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, and I have the shade Fair Light Neutral. I think that's a little bit light for my skin tone right now. I am self-tanned, so I'm going to be mixing in these Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N50. These are very dark, but I think the two combined will make a nice tan color for my skin color right now, so I think these will end up being really nice. I'm also going to be using this Radiance Primer from Japanesque. It's a little sample size that I have, so I can't wait to try that because it looks like it leaves a nice sheen. And I'm also going to be using some of the Professional this week. I have a little miniature size from my birthday gift at Ulta. This is not cruelty free, so I won't repurchase, but I mean, I'm going to use it since I have it, so I'll see what that's like. I've also gone back to the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This is in the shade Medium, and this is a little travel size. I barely have any left of this, so I'm just trying to use that up. I'm also trying to finish this Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Beautiful Day Cream, and this is really nice. It does have a rosy scent to it, which I don't love the scent of roses, so I don't love that, but I do love the cream, and just going to finish that up. I've also been using the Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless Primer. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping over my words. So those are all some newer things that I've been using. I'm continuing to use this Wet n Wild Correcting Concealer in Follow Your Bisque. I've been using this on any blemishes I have, and I've been going in with a color correcting cushion Wonder from Hard Candy in the shade Peach, and this will be replaced by my Fiona Styles one this week, but I really do like this. So for powder, I've been going all over the skin recently with this Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation in Medium from Laura Geller. This was a little sample size I got, so I know it's a powder foundation, but I've been using it as powder too because I have a little bit darker skin because of self-tanning right now, and I don't necessarily have a dark powder that I want to use, so I've been trying to use this up since it's kind of matching me right now. Then I've been using my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. I am nearing the end of this. I've hit Major Pan, but I'm trying to finish that up, so that's in here. I've been using this Geometric Highlighting Powder in Where the Dreamers Go. As you can see, there's not much left of that, and I'm going to continue to use it until it's done. To set my under eyes, I've been going in with the Skin Twinkle palette from Tarte. I love this. I've been going in with the middle shade and going right under the eyes. It has kind of like a gritty feel to it, and it reminds me of the NARS Crystal Powder almost, and it's just nice and light under the eyes, and it has a yellowish tint to it. It's not too overbearing, and it's not too much like cakey or anything, so I've been really loving that. I'm continuing to use that this week. I'm going to be using the Tarte Celebrated Amazonian Clay Blush, and this is a nice lovely shade. I love this. So it's just enough that it gives you some color, but it's not too overwhelming. And then I'm using this strobe highlighter from Makeup Revolution in Moon Glow Lights. And this is a nice peach, pinky peach shade, and I really love those kinds of highlighters. It's pretty subtle, I believe. Right there is kind of a swatch of it. So I'm looking forward to using that on the skin this week. And the last couple things I have are all eyeshadows. So I have been using the Wet n Wild Au Naturel in Nude Awakening. So I'm going to just try to use the colors I haven't used. So those are the middle shades right here. I used this maybe like 3 weeks back, and I just want to try to finish off this palette so I can give you a full review on that. I also have some shades in the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette that I need to finish up. So I have this rosy shade here, this darker burgundy here, this shade, and then this black. So I'm using those in combination with one another for a day look sometime this week. And then I want to go in with this Smashbox palette. This is the Cover Shot Ablaze, and this is only available on Ulta's website. I don't know about Sephora, but it is an online only through Ulta. You can't find it in the stores, but I love the shades of these. These are dark, rich red, and some brown shades in there. So I really think this is going to make a great look, and I can't wait to try it. So I definitely want to try that this week as well. So I'm going to finish up 2 palettes, try to use this one, maybe even finish it up this week, but really get a feel of what I'm thinking with this. So those are all the products that I have this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me any comments below or any suggestions you have, questions you have, anything like that. So I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.